Welcome, everybody. Hope all is well. All right. I'm going to drop some information today. I know it's a special day for a lot of beings in the universe, so I intend to make this a special message for you all. All right. So I want to welcome every person, place, and thing in the universe and all over our galaxy. All right.
Let's get it. Come on, baby. 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 Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Come on, baby. 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 Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Come on, baby.
All right. Great people. Title of this lecture or segment is going to be Developing Responsibility for Yourself. This is what we're going to be getting into. The idea of self and how to master self. All right. Stay tuned, people. Enjoy the rhythm. We're going to get busy. Trust me, you're going to love it. It's your holiday.
Two individuals pulled from a lake beside a vehicle. One had his foot on the brake. The windows was fully up and the doors was locked. The news made the headline and the town was shocked. The driver was clutching the can of high C. His jacket was tied to a nearby tree. His jeans had dying him. An unusual tattoo was the only hope of I can find him. The autopsies revealed gunshot wounds. Dental records matched to a newlywed groom. This accident was a cover-up for homicide. Two who might have stayed alive from paying bribes. The chiefs and have relied on the media for help to track down the perpetrators. They canvassed the neighborhood for standard procedure and visited the home of a topless skeezer who was at the bar where they was last seen alive. Left with them just 10 minutes after they arrived. Despite the police efforts, they turned up nothing. Just an ex-hooker trying to get a rep from bluffing. But the wire publicity had just paid off. From a hard rock inmate who was just made sore. He said he knew a man who killed the pop star and almost got caught by a passing cop car. The inmate said probably the motive was robbery. And knowing this and keeping it a secret that bothers me. He said this individual killed for low billings. The purchased a murder kit, blocks from a killing. The sheriff's office.
Welcome everybody, come on, get on the internet. It's time to get in the net. I want you all to start entering the net. Can you feel me?
Payments that came in $1,000 increments. Suspicious activities have flooded the place. So they subpoenaed phone records for the calls and trace. The hair that was taken from his car interior was that of a young girl who felt inferior. She died fighting and probably aroused his anger, holding on for life as she faced the strangler. The crime seemed to be sexual in nature. It was substantial evidence that the nigga raped her. The suspects had marks on his face and chest, but it just wasn't enough to get him arrested. Asked of his whereabouts on the 3rd of July. Said he partied with his friends and had a solid alibi. But there's always something left at the scene on a small scale. There's microscopic traces of blood under her fingernails.
From north Yeah, y'all. I want to welcome every person, place in existence. I don't care where you from. I don't care what set you claim or what hood you represent. All right? I'm here to uplift you. That's what it's about when you dealing with a deity, a Lord, a God. In your scriptures, it tells y'all that there are many gods, many demigods, many lords. This is why it states that Allah in the Quran is the God of the lords. That means more than one. So that means, yes, you can include me and add me in. And this is what we're here today to discuss. And it's not so much going to be a discussion, people. By now, we should already know that this is not a discussion in which we be going through. This is a dialogue towards greatness and building towards higher principles, concepts, and states of existence and one's reality. Let's ring that bell so everybody gets signified that the net is activated and you need to be tuned in on the highest frequency and vibration that you ever could express. Come on now, get with the program. I'm gonna need you to step up and weigh in. Okay? This is how it's all going up from this point on. I know they've been telling you all your life this is how it's going down. Guess what? I'm sorry to tell you, B. You can't go no lower. And even if they could take you even if it can go down any further, guess what? I'm not going to be the one responsible for the base of death, of ignorance, and demoralization of what you had went down to. No. You won't look back at none of my Facebook page of videos and try to ascribe to me any foolishness. No time in your story, her story, my mom's story, my story, or his story will you ever find anything that is going to be of idiocy, irrational, illogical behavior. Yes, I don't care if I was 5 years old and I done something where you people out here thought it constituting an ass whipping. In my eyes, it was done for a reason. And I was just well served for doing what I do. And yes, the ass whipping was appreciated. Because you know how the saying go. It's what the fuck made me the great being that I am. And if I don't continues to do greater than anything in existence, I'm going to expect that you coming knocking on my door and ready to whip my ass. And that's a terminology and speech of thought on a human level so that we all can comprehend. Don't take it literal. I know some of you people might want to take that literal, but it's okay. I've been that deep before. And there's no danger that I am a stranger to. This is what you already gonna have to know. You see? So today's topic is developing responsibility for self. So let's get right into this, shall we? Like I said, it's gonna be a powerful piece of information for you. I'm gonna guarantee that yes, it's gonna be something you can run with. You're gonna be able to keep going back and looking at this video over and over and over and over again. No matter what time any type of creature or being placed on the psyche of the beings, this here, what I'm gonna talk about, is gonna stand that test. Else you won't be able to take a spelling test every Friday in your next class. Okay? What I'm talking about, if I don't shine, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You home free. Either way, what do you have to lose when you start to take responsibility for yourself? Take a responsibility for self entails that, am I worshiping something outside of myself? No. That's the number one rule. Let's give some energies out to our Kaz. All right. And if you want energy sent to you, if you want to get cashed at or some monetary game on the highest frequency, let yourself be known. And I'll cash app it to you. Okay? Just let me know. I ain't talking about everybody don't get it twisted. I don't need you to construe my what I just said. That I didn't say you can come and call me or cash at me requesting for some money in the material or physical world, or other known Jeffersons and fucking Lincolns and dead presidents. You're not going to get that from me. Okay? But I said if you want it on the highest form of currency, pay attention to what I'm explaining to you. Okay? I'm gonna be needing y'all if you were in the class, you're gonna need to pay special attention, more attention than you did to that white woman when you was in elementary school. Okay? Or that white man. You know how them white folks used to memorize y'all? When them white folks talk, first of all, they came to school with their parents already to captivate you. Okay? You already looking whether this nigga got on an alligator on his fucking shirt. Talk like to me. You wonder, is that, what was the name of that? Where? I forget too. But y'all remember this, he got the alligator. And Argyle, some alligator. So I forget the name of that. Man, let me see something. Let's see something. What is the name of the clothing wear with the alligator on it? Are you going to function for me or what? Okay. Hey, Google. What is the name of the clothing line with the alligator on it? What is that? Azad. Okay. Y'all remember that? Azad?
Lacoste polo shirts have the crocodile logo, while Izod has a monogram crest. Izod has had a number of repositionings in the marketplace.
See, if you heard of Azad, then you know you old school. You good and white. You've been totally indoctrinated. If you was a non-Ethiopian, melanated, carbonated, black, so-called African American, what have you, nigga, down to whatever, you know who you talking about, okay? Y'all was out there needing to run around with some Converse sneakers with a star on the side, right? Because your pop told you or your grandpop told you that if your sneakers slip and slide, that's because you ain't got the star on the side. And then you need to be going to Thanksgiving and all types of fairs with an Argyle sweater on all different colors. Come on now. Come on, y'all old heads out here, don't try to pump fake me. I grew up in both black, white, Chinese, Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, and Italian culture. Mexican and Puerto Rican. That's right. Don't get it twisted. Kamsahamnida. You know what I mean? Like, I'm mad with it. I can't ascribe to just being black. I'm sorry. I'm too much of all of that. Don't get me wrong. I love black. God damn. I love it. And there's certain aspects of black I ain't at liberty rate make mention of right now that woo. I was good, mama. That's what they say. Because that juice is deep. You know what I'm saying? In so many ways. But it's okay if you don't understand the element, the science of that. Just go on, keep traveling, clicking your heels on your merry way. And let a nigga have and be theirs. I don't want you to have all my motherfucking pie. Shit, this shit too good. What if you knew everything that I knew? How I'm gonna enjoy myself? You everybody eating all my shit up. No. Y'all know I got the best shit. No high fructose corn syrup, no artificial motherfucking flavors and seasoning. My shit is straight organic, straight homemade from the earth. You know what I'm talking about? And no, it's not gonna taste the same every time. And that's just because it got to be like that. You never know. A nigga might try to creep your recipe. And you know what I'm talking about. I might be speaking allegorical here, but you motherfuckers need to keep your receipts on the DL. Keep them tough. You see? I'm going to be explaining a lot of things to y'all in these next coming days before you get to 24. Because once you get to 24, you sixed up, nigga. Don't even try to poke fake me. I'm a 369, you, even if you don't want to be. I'm already geared and prepared. It's like a Christmas gift, nigga. It already got the bow and you wrapped in it. Amen. And you people who scared of the word nigga, don't take that word hostility here. That's a profound, powerful word. I want you to do some research and come back and tell me that I'm lying. How about that part? I ain't going to teach you on that today. We ain't going to do that. We're going to stick to the script. And what's the script? Developing a responsibility for yourself. You see? Because when you develop the responsibility for yourself, guess what? You talking that shit. Ain't no need to complain. How you doing today, Jake? Oh, I'm good. Ain't no need to complain. I ain't complaining. Oh, why you ain't complaining? Ain't nobody listening. You motherfucking right, ain't nobody listening. Ain't a nigga even capable damn near listening to them own selves. You think they gonna sit around and listen to you? They make pump fake it, act like they gonna listen to you. What you say? You got lung cancer. Yo, y'all see Steve? No, I ain't see Steve. What is the name of the clothing wear? Was Steve here? Yeah, Steve was just sitting right here. Y'all ain't see Steve? Damn, he just asked me how I'm doing. I thought the nigga was in, I thought he had some concern. That's how it is when you go to work. But you know that you can't really express to yourself that, oh man, my wife, she cheated on me last night. Oh, my son just got locked up. He got indicted on a what they call that when they take decades of trumping you up, indictment, right? Or your daughter pregnant. I can't come to work and tell you that. You don't give two fucks. You too busy, number one. And number two, you ain't got enough intelligence to coach me up in how to manage this situation that I'm going through. So what we do, we put the mask on. Everybody in the posse wears the mask. My niggas in the background wear the mask. Oh, yes, they do. I see you smiling when you come to work with your fatty. And look, she put on the nicest pants every day. I don't mind. Hey, husband. Hey, hubby. You got that. If your chick come to work dressed to impress me, I know you're the first one that she's impressed. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. But let's stick to the script. I don't want to get off subject. We talk about being responsible for oneself. I ain't needing a liaison. I don't need a motherfucking sponsor to misguide me. Can you imagine a fool giving advice? People, think about this. What is a fool? A fool is unlearned, uneducated individual. Am I right or wrong? Let's fact check this before Facebook do. Okay. These niggas might chop me up talking about, no, Nate, your video's been partial. Your video has been blocked because you misinforming niggas. And you know I don't do that. Fuck that. I told y'all gonna always be able to check my motherfucking record and see how my shit is legit. I'm straight thorough all the way in and out. What you see is what you get. Hold up. What was the question? Man, I forgot what I was going to fact check. Right? What were we talking about, right? So let's get back to developing responsible for self. Not how many apologize, people. Hopefully we'll get back to that idea I was at. It's just that I do so much while in this one avatar. I got many avatars, multiple avatars, just here alone in America. I know that y'all might laugh at that shit or you think it's fun. And like, I don't give a fuck. You're sitting while I bet you watch it on TV. If I made a movie, didn't you like Matrix? Well, how many times did that nigga have to duck from that shit? Was it one person or was it multiple people? Huh? But if I sat here and told you that I got more than one avatar in just Pennsylvania alone, you want to laugh at me and chalk me up as something on YouTube that's delirious, strange, and deranged. Even you elite doctors know that I know that you can't cure a psychotic. And when I learned that you couldn't do that, I made it intentional decisions to do what I've done. No need to explain. You don't need to know what the fuck is about. What the fuck? This nigga talking about you done something. Listen, you couldn't avert or stop the love if you wanted to fall in love, just to love up out of it. Now that's a thing to do. You talking about orgasms. I don't even know if you can comprehend what I just said. But it can happen. Why? Because I said it. And once it's said, it's already written. Etched in the fabric of the ether realm, in which you call the Akashic record. So people, you got to understand, I ain't telling you nothing spooky here. I'm telling you things that has happened, that is happening, and that is going to happen, and is to come. It's all up to you. You're not forced to do this, please. You're not going to, Elon Musk and them, and Biden, Joe, whoever who that is, them people, they're not going to get you if you don't subscribe to yourself and take responsible. They're not going to get mad at you. Oh, hell no. Man, they going to say, oh, they don't listen to Nate. These people don't listen to nothing, a thing you say. Send for the royal fool. Meanwhile, Your Honor, yes, sir, I have a letter from the royal fool. Read it aloud. But read it aloud. Niggas don't dance no more. I think it says, sir, it's not clear, but all they do is this. What? All they do is this? Off with his head. Huh? How many people who've heard this before? I ain't telling y'all nothing new, so don't get scared. Don't chalk me up like, oh, this dude. I'm only explaining to you that what you have already been indoctrinated in. I got to first make that shit sensible in your head before I start downpouring and upgrading any other type of informality or information, as you call it. Huh? Listen, man, I got my pad. The doctor knows what to do. You all set up. We got you set up. You've been in line. It ain't even, sir, ma'am, please, just be quiet. You know, listen, people, you don't need to be posting no Facebook pages. You can stay on the DL, over the radar, or under the radar. We still connected to you. I hope you didn't get the slaps. Oh, yeah. They put shit in that motherfucker. I can definitely tap into that. Yeah. Once I learned what the fuck Fauci and them were using, I said, oh. And I was telling the niggas don't do it, and y'all was still running out there taking it. I was like, oh, well, fuck it. Yo, I called my squad up. Well, here's the plan. We're going to switch up. Fuck E and D. We taking this straight to M and W. And went all buck wild out here. And now you talk about, it's heating up. I can't stand it. It's too hot for me. That's what they said. I'm just saying, y'all, watch your news, man. Watch your news. Pay attention. Subscribe to the mag, too. The mag be dropping some real shit on you. That's a mag pineal gland cleanser. If you subscribe to the mag, Bitter Truth, you'll be doing yourself some good, grave justice. You'll be brainwashing your own self. You wouldn't need another nigga to be washing your brain. You hear me? I ain't gonna cap you, people. You know this. If I give you any cap, it's gonna be that of the supreme, the top hat. Okay? And make sure that you perpendicular on your square. That's what I need you to know. How to develop yourself in a responsible manner where you are controlling and dictating all of your affairs. All right. Look, like I said, Mad Bigger Truth. Make sure y'all get out there and subscribe, people. He just dropped it on a day ago. The depopulation of humans now on in full effect. I ain't lying. Look at it. And like I keep telling y'all, see, because y'all think I'm heating up, the adversary got to heat up on its equal bound level. Oh man, please understand what I'm giving y'all. Please, please. Just listen to this, y'all. And fuck the salt and pepper. You don't need no ketchup and no mustard. Eat this shit raw. Your grandmom told you that Satan is running and rampant all over the world. And if you grew up and you looked at it, you always knew, yeah, the earth was, everything was going on more bad and fucked up, right? So everybody was already led to believe that, okay, well, maybe God is on this chill mood. You know what I'm talking about? He drinking his organic coffee, eating his lettuce sandwiches and shit, and smoking his organic herbs and shit, and letting Satan have in his rule for a minute with, you know, all the things that he do. Okay, with his alcohol, with all the poisoning and GMOing and the animal, I mean, like, just listen. That's an imbalance. Now that we are in a stage, and I'm telling you what the stage is and bringing it to your attention, you got to play on an even ground now. It's level. It ain't like that no more. Satan really, remember your grandma used to make mention, got no power over you. And if Satan got so-called Satan, if there's such a thing, I don't believe in no mystery shit and dumb ass Satan and all that. I'm Satan if you want Satan. For real, for real. Y'all nigga don't know Satan until you seen the real me. Or I ain't gonna say the real me, but an aspect of me that is so Satanified, it'll put Satan looks like child play. Real talk. I got a Satan kingdom that is so demonic, and I don't even want to go there. You call it nightmares. Okay? You know how you afraid to lay down at night because you don't want to go and visit that place? That's your shit that you set up, nigga. Don't be scared. Go right down there. Go down there, have your way. If y'all down there fucking and drinking all kind of brews and cutting heads off and drinking blood, why are you running from that? All you gotta do is wake back up, put that smile on your face, look at your significant other to the side and say good morning. And y'all going on carry your merry way. You see? So don't tell me I don't have many avatars right here in Pennsylvania alone. Let alone on outskirts and places within the galaxy and the universe. And we ain't even got started yet. Let me read something to you, people. Let's start some reading. All right. I'm going to quench my thirst. We're going to jump right into some of this science. I'm well past due where we supposed to be at with what we supposed to be doing. And I do humbly apologize. Y'all know how I go. When you having fun, time flies. Now I see how panicking brother Bobby Hemming and the like they sit there and do like 8-hour fucking lectures, man. It's 7 something, and I think I didn't even get started yet. Look, I got 2 books to come out of that I want to share with y'all. And this is the meat. This is not the meat. Well, if you're a carnivorous, it's the meat. But if you're a vegetarian, it will be the copper or the electrifying heart of the matter. what's in this, the material that's in these two books. But I'm gonna be brief and I'm gonna get real quick started, y'all. Okay, let me just reevaluate a few things. Let me get my marbles together, get my thoughts together, get things all together here, right here where I am. Welcome all my beings and creatures that's coming in because they know it's time to get started. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I'm gonna hope that your day has been wonderful. I hope it's been electrifying for the most part. All right. If you ain't electrocute a nigga today, make sure you touch out and reach out and electrify somebody. All right. Y'all know how you touch the door handle? Well, yeah. My animals run from me because they know when I'm at a certain frequency in a state of vibrating, I'm electrical. I'm very in their hair. I go to rub them. That shit shock them. And they so smart. See, I'm not notice the creature. Did I say the creature? I don't think I said it was creature. But I'm making more mention to what I have is cats. I have cats, what you people call cats. I have them. Don't ask me why I got cats, god damn it. Go do some research. What's the benefits of it is? Scratch your phone. What's the benefits of having cats around you? Okay? Damn, I can't teach you everything. Some things you're going to have to do on yourself. You're going to have to start taking initiative, people, and standing up and take responsible for yourself and stop leaning on Sky Daddy. That nigga can't help you. And he not. It's too many. It's 8 billion of you niggas alone in America. Why you think the government trying to get rid of some of y'all? Is it possible God told them to do it? Because I can't handle these niggas. Everybody crying. If you doing all the crying, what the fuck is the babies going to do? Think about it, people. That's not funny. You grown-ass beings. Some of you is 50, 60, 70, 90 years old. Still talking about Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. You take that spirit, cook the shit somewhere else. That's dying out in these parts of the land, B. In these neck of the woods. It's time for increase. A higher vibration in where we are in these planes. Notice the terminology that I use. I didn't say on the globe. I said on these planes. And mind you, where I sit right now, I'm secure and safe. I got so much energy coming up around me. Motherfuckers is running from Philadelphia. They want to get out. It's too hot here. It's too. Huh? I understand. But look, it gotta be that way. There's high tides and there's low tides. There's time for comfort, there's time for rage. If you're a born leader, then you have the trend that you have to set. And if Philadelphia be the place in the heartbeat of America, then by all means, we're gonna give it to you in a liberal way. I sit at least once a day with my arms stretched out to the side. Sometimes I go from north, south, east, and west. I hit the whole spectrum. Remember, you are in control of everything if you so will to be, or it is controlling you. unknowingly. There's no other way around this. There's no free. It's like a chain on a bike. I can't have no weak link. I can't have no play in that chain. Else it's not going. Nah, I can't ride that dog. Sir, can you tighten that up a little bit more for me? Huh? I'm just asking. I'm a professional bike racer. I know what I need to accomplish the fucking goal. Now, tighten the fucking chain up with a cherry on top, and I'll give you a tip, just in case you know how we snap sometimes. Okay, but I don't mean no harm. It's just y'all gotta remember, man. I've been through the shit that you're going through and you have to go through, and I don't like it. I'm not like your nut ass old heads that's just fucking taking the shit and sitting back and saying, "Oh well, motherfuck the children. Let them find out for themselves." I told you y'all not gonna chalk me up as the nut ass old head on the global. I mean, I'm sorry. On a what's the idea I want to say? On a broad scale of who are the magnificent deities of all time. Huh? You know how they got the greatest box of all time? Do you know how they got the greatest baseball players of all time? Well, we have such a thing as the greatest deities of all time. You need to be clear on this. The greatest deities of all time. And listen, after you get your moment of shining to the highest extent, it's just a matter of when and what avatar you're going to play and do it in. I can't even talk fast enough to give you what you're supposed to be getting. And that's crazy. That's how I know this world, this third dimension is limited and it's weak to me. It's weak to me, people. And I'm outgrown the third dimension. I don't want to be a material girl living in a material world. That's not powerful enough for me. You see? I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. Huh? Tell yourself. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. Right now, I want you to get all the good while it's getting. Never mind the negative right now. And only a couple days left in 2023. That's the 2 3s, 33 degrees. 33 degrees is only a level of intelligence in which this society was reaching its extent to masterism, right? Ask your Masonic brothers and sisters. If you've been lucky if you get a little 32, okay? But you enlighten more ones who up in higher ranks, such as presidents and so forth, they get to reach tree. See? But still, you never mind. And always keeping in mind of you not ever rounding yourself out of this cipher or mathematics of this 3, 6, and 9. Because if you got 3 and 3, what's 3 and 3 if you add it up? 6 all day long. And if you turn the 6 upside down, what you got? So as Einstein stated to you that 3 is equaling an MC squared 3 times, see? All you got to do is turn the E and the M sideways and you got 33. Was Einstein showing you a science that was meant for me to come along and build on a further idea for growth and empowerment? Just as I'm doing for the elite that's to come after me? And I already got them set up in line, beings. Don't think that I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm tired of looking for a soulmate. How many soulmates can you fucking have? Look, and once a nigga get a soulmate, you feel like you done reached all there is to conquer on earth. What else I need? I don't give a fuck if I'm riding around in a Hyundai. You think I'm looking for a Lincoln or a BMW? No, nigga, I got a soulmate. That's the highest thing to achieve while you here in the physical realm. It's your soulmate. And all of you beings is my soulmate. If you frequent me, and not FREAK, okay? Frequent, meaning messing with, indulging with me, then you know we in love. Okay? We have a beautiful platonic relationship. And it is whatever it is that you wish it to be, too. Let's be clear on that. I ain't got no holdbacks or nothing. I'm here to have my experiences. I'm God Almighty, G-O-D. Huh? That's how I look inside of me. And it's not... Look, once you say that, there is... Listen. Nobody can't come and intrude on that. I don't care if it was a superior God. You can't come by way and give me... You can pass me with that, talking about, oh, I'm more greater than you. Or I created you. You got to listen to me. You got to do what I say. Y'all know y'all ain't going to have that. Tell the truth. Keep it real. Just keep it real for a minute with me, please. It's a holiday. It's so-called Thanksgiving. Give me something to be grateful and thankful for, and that's going to be your honesty. Huh? You barely listen to your mother and your father, and those are the ones that actually created you. You listening to them only to an extent. But when it came to what you wanted to do, you say, Mom, listen, this is what it's going to be, baby girl. Pop, if I want to fuck this dude, I'm going to fuck him, Dad. Even though he may get beat up by a Pop, she's still going to be running around with that nigga. Because he got the money, he got the car, and he got the excitement. And that's what they want. Whether you dads out there like it or not. Because everybody is here to actually have an experience that they want. It's my monkey ass that get in the way when I start talking about, put that down. Don't put that in your mouth. You think you doing something because you want to be a what? A good parent? You're not white. Stop that. That good parenting shit. See? That's what happened when you watch too much Brady Bunch. Partridge, what is it? Partridge Family. Huh? Do I like that terror? It's a coconut, y'all. You ever seen an instrument made out of a coconut? It's a 7-tune thumb piano. Yeah, I used to dance when I was young, y'all. I actually am the originator of dancing. In all my incarnations, all my avatars, I'm a dancer. So, forgive me if I'm 99 years old and I'm still dancing. Trust me, I'm gonna make that shit look real good. And you niggas out there that's 28 wanna, like today. Ooh, good pass. Like today, make sure y'all got the Michigan State game on. In Arizona, that's a good game. But yeah, like today, when I see old heads, I see especially these women, older women, and look, don't judge women by the area in which you subjected to. Some of you people just in a little small area, and you think all women are just like the women of, you know, what's it in your immediate area? No. I can't listen. Oh, Eagles helmet fell. That's what I raised my hand. Y'all see that? You talking about magic? That shit was crazy. It fell off where I have it posted at, right into my hand. That was decent. So I think I dropped a video on how in the future, and this is why I'm preparing you, getting you ready with this information, y'all. So just bear with me. I'm gonna get it out to you, but I gotta do it in my own good old time. Because in the future, y'all gonna be the superheroes that y'all used to always watch. Yep. I may not be here. And let me put it like this, because I will be here. This avatar, Nate the Great, that you see won't be here. I'll be here and making myself known and having experience through the other avatars. Those see when like it's hard to explain in the physical world. So forgive me. Plus, I'm intoxicated with all types of chemicals and GMO and radio frequencies and rays being thrown at me. So this ain't an easy task to get by and give y'all. Y'all don't know what I go to just to bring y'all the lightest light of all lights. Like, you think they want this out? No. You think they can stop it? No. Like, I'm sorry, not they, because I don't want, when you say they, you insinuating certain beings and people, and there's no one that's against me. Let's be clear on that. Okay, it's impossible to be against me. That's like trying to cut off a man trying to cut off his own dick, and he talking about he want to have babies. Like, we don't do those things. Okay. Excuse my terminology, way of expressing, but I got to break it down to you to the fullest and the realest. I can use other scenarios and means and ways, but I thought that since the phallus is the symbol of life, like, you definitely don't want to cut that short. So on a more lighter note, right? We want to be downloaded and prepared with this higher information so that, like I said, if you're not in control, you're not being responsible for yourself, then someone else is. I'm sorry. I know that may have hurt your ears. If it did, I apologize. All right. So keep it in mind, the universe can only distribute to you what you or me to what I have in my consciousness. Meaning that I can only attract in my existence, no matter what avatar I'm in, that what I am. And that what you are is what your consciousness made of. This is why I keep telling you, you're not white. Stop calling yourself white, people. You're not white. Especially if you went to court. Them niggas not looking at you as being white, Mr. White Man, Snow Bunny baby girl. Okay? You not black, brothers and sisters. Yo, you Puerto Rican nigga? No. That's a goddamn continent. That's what they call a place of existence. Puerto Rico. That's because there's a place called Puerto Rico that don't mean that's what you are, Puerto Rican. You are the sum total of all your experiences that's built up of consciousness and awareness. Stop playing with me. I am that I am. We might be out in the field with a whole bunch of brick masons. And everybody on the whole site ain't did nothing all their life. Born, bred, and fed concrete, mortar, brick, and trout. But you got this one nigga, this motherfucker know auto mechanic and carpentry. You gonna call him a goddamn brick mason? Go stand in the corner. This dude is valuable. He got a little bit more information than the others. And this is where you want to be. This is why they keep telling you knowledge is power. And I like to say, not is knowledge power, but information is what's powerful. See? If you had the precise and correct and right numbers to get into Elon Musk's bank account, I'll be rich right now. And I'll probably break you off a couple dollars when we go have lunch. That nigga got a lot of money, but you need the fucking information. And what is information? Letters and called alphabets and numbers put together. So you ain't got too much broad of a scale that you're working in. You see where I'm getting at, people? How you become master? You listen. You took the spelling test when you went to school. So don't tell me you don't know how to work magic. Some of you got A's and B's on how to cast spells. And if you couldn't cast spell, then why the hell did you ever go and take a fucking spelling test anyway? Oh, you missed class on Fridays. You wasn't. I heard you. She talking about, I ain't like taking the test anyway. I wasn't there, Nate. I ain't take the spelling test. But I know one thing, you already knew what the spelling test was about. I'm gonna give y'all that pass. Some of y'all took Fridays off because you didn't want to take the test. That's no more than a Puerto Rican or Mexican coming from their country into America talking about, I don't want to speak English. Remember that episode back in the 1900s? You had motherfuckers down in South Philly at Pat States and shit, speaking Spanish, ordering their food in Spanish. Mira, dame uno, dame cinco cigarrillo. That Italian man said, what? Cigarrillo? What the fuck is a cigarrillo? Sí, señor. Dame uno. Because them over here, they wouldn't switch it up. They weren't going to change their language either. They would not speak one English word. That's why they burnt the shit down, rioted and all that. I don't know if it was to that extent, but it was a big commotion. It was all on the news. All you niggas need to learn how to speak English. They was throwing up signs and shit all over the country about how foreigners don't want to speak English. Fuck English, man. What the fuck? When you do speak the English, you scared of it. When I start speaking appropriate and accurate English, like fuck, bitch, shit, nigga, those are all empowering words. Look it up. Bitch was an ancient goddess. Shit was a motherfucking ancient god. Huh? Talk dark and light to me at the same time. I ain't scared of the boogeyman, nigga. And I can sleep with the lights on or off. It don't make no difference. It don't bother me. So let's get into this information right here. Enough talk. Come along. Like Slick Rick said, we have a party to attend with some more mature people and some more our friends. He said, I don't want to see you playing with these low lives no more. That's how I feel. I don't want you thinking like a low life no more. You hear me? Shout out to Slick Rick. When he told his homies, he said, look, I don't want to see you playing with these low lives no more. Come along. We have a party to attend with some more mature people and some more of our friends. Huh? That means she was more elegant. Okay, classy. Smelling good. And she had a motherfucking hood bandana on her head with a dress on. Damn, I like it like that. Her hair wasn't done. It was too nappy. It was too happy to be nappy. Woo! Yo, it's your holiday, y'all. Hit that heart button. You don't like shit. I don't like nothing. Trust me. Don't stop asking me what do I like, too. You get niggas out here in the world talking about, hey, did you like it where you live at? What the fuck? Did you like it where you live at? Why are you at where you don't like? But if you eliminate that what you liking, it won't fucking matter. I tell niggas all the time, you can put me on the moon. They put me in Graterford prison. Niggas ask me, how did you like it there? I was fucking here. What do you mean, how did I like it? It was a place to be, nigga. I did the best that it could be done. Okay? That's all that you can expect. Oh, he was up in Smithfield University, monastery. Yeah, I was. 3.5 years I was sentenced. Yeah, I was dealing with them people. So they treated it a God. Because they know that I needed to be dealt with in the court. Fuck the flim flam and the bullshit. If you gonna sentence me into this bullshit, and you know I was in violation, and I told you that I was in violation because I wanted to be in violation. Remember, I'm the head nigga in charge of my avatar, not you. Motherfuck you. Real talk. Tell dad, tell mom, auntie, whoever, guardian, close to kin. You don't run this shit here. No longer. And if they've been running it, tell them it's time to stop running me. Tell your sister, look, sis, you've been running my life too fucking long. I want to run my own life now. If you've been worshiping a God, I don't care who it was. I don't care what name it is. Tell that God, come check me later. Do it for once in a while. Let me see how it works out. If it don't work out, live. You can always go back. Hopefully. What you telling me? Once your God said, if you leave me, you can't come back home. See? That's bullshit right there. Because even the God of the Bible, his son, one of them went out. Right? And he came back home. And he didn't say, nah, nigga, you can't come back in. He knew he was going to go out. This according to your Bible now. I've studied y'all. I studied all y'all material here on earth. So I ain't giving y'all no pass when it comes to that, what I'm telling you and I'm talking about. You see? The prodigal sons, I think it was. One of these niggas was adherent, obedient, and stuck to the rules. And was a bitch ass nigga. The other one, heartless, wanted to see what was wild out here, what's popping, what's in the Badlands. Why is niggas poverty stricken dead and we got all the motherfucking weed up here? I'm taking my richest pop and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and go see something for a minute. Pop didn't say, nigga, if you leave here, you better not never bring your ass back here. Just that thing up. You know how niggas get. That's because they're emotional beings. You're not an emotional being. And if you are, I want you to stop it. I want you to stop. Let the babies and women be emotional. You hear me? If you are an elite cosmic deity and you talking about not running a fucking plant, oh, I'm the police commissioner, I'm the captain, I'm a lieutenant, I'm the president. No. If you got multiple galaxies and universes that you are shape-shifted in and out of and having it like Burger King, then you're going to want to take this avatar that you got here now, the one that's being attentive to this one that I'm communicating with you, NC, because we could be communicating with each other by many other ways and forms. It just doesn't necessarily have to be this particular avatar. It's just by chance. I mean, I'm sorry, not by chance, because we don't believe in chances, mistakes, and coincidences. It's just by way of design. Let's be clear that I happen to be giving you the message with the top hat on, buttoned up, with the white collar and the black shirt, indicating many things. And it's up to the eyes, those who can see, to be up there and learn. Okay? Now, being ensured that we finished up and we didn't, so I want to state that the universe can only distribute to me what I have in my consciousness, and I can always create more in my consciousness. Don't let nobody tell you different, all right? Don't let this world dumb you down. I don't want you to be dumb. Let your children see my videos because they're going to understand more than you do. They're going to be more receptive and thankful to you and grateful to you if you allow them to hear this. Maybe you don't understand. You think it's foolishness and folly. What's the term? What's the word we could use where we don't need it? Unproductive, huh? Unnecessary. But your children is going to need this, okay? Because they already know that Santa Claus is not coming down no goddamn chimney, especially if you in Kensington, outside in a goddamn cardboard box, waiting to be born, and you don't even have a chimney. All right, so you can pass me with all that bullshit. This is Real Talk, y'all. This is the True Live Real Talk channel, Airwave. It's got to be somewhere. As far as I'm concerned, every place other than subscribing with me and resonating with me, y'all, they're just doing it for, I ain't going to say just doing it for monetary gain, but it's done for monetary gain. However, at the same time, you got the percentage in it. And that's the way this world is. And it's just that way those individuals chose to have their folly or not folly or have their experience about that by ending up that way. It's like a song. Oh, let me see if I'm still live. Okay. So we'll get a whole album. What? 85% of it is negative, and then you got, well, let's say 9% of it is negative, and then you got 10% of it is only positive. You got one good song on it. So that seems to be the balance of what we're working with in this third dimension. All right. It is like a cosmic bank when you do this, when you distribute into you good stuff into your consciousness. It's like what I talk about, the Cash App. All right. If you got Cash App below, then you got Cash App above. All right. It is incumbent upon you now. It is imperative to make every effort to cash in on all your jewels in the macro spectrum. I don't want to hear you keep telling me you broke, people. Stop that. I'm not broke. That money that we do, I got one. And let me see something. I don't think I have any in my pocket. I got credit cards. This is all I got is credit cards right now. I do got some cash in here. Don't chase this. This is not real. Even the credit cards. Fuck that. All this shit. If I'm holding it, if I'm showing it to you. I think who was the person to say? He said, oh, 50 Cent. You chase the hoes, I chase the paper. You chase the hoes, I chase the paper. You chase the hoes, I chase the paper. You a sucker for love. This motherfucker's a money maker. Did you hear what he said? Internet connection has been restored. Fine. I appreciate that. You see, I got entities that's working above for me, and so do you. I want you to learn how to tap into these niggas. Y'all got a whole colleague and army of niggas that's with you and for you, and y'all don't even check in with these niggas at all. I don't care if you satanic, demonic, illuminated, or decalcified. You still the type of individual that's out here supposed to be having an experience, and that's the way that they want it. So, like I said, when the universe can distribute to me what I have in my consciousness, and I can always create more in my consciousness. It is like a cosmic bank. I make mental deposits by increasing my awareness of my own abilities to create. I'm not sitting back waiting for another nigga to create something for me. I'm not sitting back waiting for somebody else to tell me what's the next great invention, people. Did you know that you're supposed to, as much as they create an event, and you're supposed to be creating an event too within yourself? How many, if I asked you people right now, avatars have you created since last year already, will be able to sit down and speak realistic with me and not defriend me? See, right now, some of you think it's crazy. This nigga he done lost his mind. He done smoked a little bit too much. He's probably drinking. I done had niggas call me an alcoholic, and I can't stand alcohol. This shit is crazy out here, people. Real talk. Just because if I drink alcohol, that don't make me an alcoholic. Like, I eat motherfucking flesh. I'm not really a meat eater, though. I can't stand eating flesh. It's just I get tired of eating the same fucking plant. And I'm watching you keep eating the cow all day. Of course, I'm going to want a piece of that nigga's ass or her ass. Especially if I'm over electrified and it can't hurt me. Why not? Give me that nigga's head. I eat that nigga's whole head. And I'll be like the motherfucking movie Highlander. It's going to empower me. Y'all niggas eating oxtail. Eat the ox head, motherfucker. The fuck is wrong with you? That's where you really gonna get the power from, not in the ass. See? Because you always want to deal in that root chakra. You rather go to the store and get the base of things. You want the fucking high fructose corn syrup and the ketchup. You don't want to get the motherfucking vegetarian fed eggs. You rather get the motherfucking eggs that's been raised in the farm. Okay? I mean, raised in the plant. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Because if I was doing it that way, I'd probably be one of them, like them dudes that's on the news shooting up schools and stuff. But, you know, official buildings, and I'm talking about getting away with it, like V for Vendetta type shit. Like, you know? Yeah, because you injecting in that shit in me, and it's just like the movie Frankenstein. You created a monster. You ran out. So some of these niggas, they know. Look, if they say no, they don't want no shot, leave that nigga alone. Why you think the president came out and said, listen, this shit, it ain't gonna be for everybody. I'm not gonna mandate this. That was Trump. Trump was smart. Trump knew. Because see, Trump fuck with black people. Remember, he let them niggas out of prison. So, and he gave us all jobs in Philadelphia from when he opened up the Taj Mahal. So I know, I met him. Trump don't give a fuck. He here having this experience. That's the elite being cosmic deity that got most of the minds on the planet fucked up. This nigga got so many clones and avatars, and he wear different masks, and you ain't know where Trump is. I'm getting it to that degree too. Trust me. Trump a little older than me though, so y'all gotta respect that nigga. Okay, he been in the game longer than y'all. He got you fooled. Fool to the fullest in my Umar motherfucking Johnson approach. You a fool, you a fool, you a fool. And it's just that. Don't get mad. Just get learned. You pick a color. This nigga orange. You know what orange symbolizes? In Freemason? Ooh, I don't want to give too much up. We don't want to get too hot. You calling the orange man. Come on now. Stop playing with me, people. I'm not making this shit up. I'm just bringing it to light in proper perspective. That's what I like to do because this shit smell like poo-poo. The way y'all talking. It's not adding up to nothing. It's stanky. Ooh-wee. Close your mouth. You talking a whole bunch of words that don't add up to nothing. Shut the fuck up. Damn. I hate to hear a motherfucking educated nigga with a degree talking intellectual. That shit burns me up. I'd rather go listen to a nigga that can't even speak the same language than me. That feels more soothing to my soul because I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. And it'll be harmonizing and mental. I mean, a melody though. Like Spanish. I remember when I was in my younger days, I used to go to Spanish church. And they speak no English. So I took somebody with me, female. She said, why we go to Spanish church and they don't speak English? That's what I wanted. I just wanted to hear the music, the beats, the rhythm, and feel the energy. She didn't understand who she was really with at that time. Because trust me, the time we had together was very phenomenal. It's no longer here, but trust me, everything isn't forever. You come and have your experience with people and things in existence for reasons. That's why it's imperative that you be on your A game so you could provide whatever nigga come in your life to the most part with aspect of yourself that you have to give. You don't want to give yourself away an aspect of yourself that's going to be shitty. Like then I remember this nigga, I'm like, damn, I don't know why the fuck I ran into that motherfucker. Man. I wish I never met that person. No, you don't want that be in your, that's a scar on you. Okay, so when you got individuals coming in your life, you want them to be able to drop chew on you. Like, what the fuck? I love that nigga. Why the fuck, God, you be ready to cuss your own God out? Go slap your daddy and your mama. Why the fuck you ain't introduce me to this motherfucker? Why you ain't find her? Like, yeah, some of you men, you're in love with these women out here, and you know you can't have her. Likewise, same with the women. And I know I'm getting into center field right now. We're going to get back at the back catching and pitching. But let me just run the bases for a minute. Just wait, we can, be broad. It's the same dynamics that they use in Freemason. So, get the batter's box, nigga. Let me pitch this shit. Or should I say, I'll do the fucking and you hold the tail. I mean, like, it don't matter. Either way, it's the same scenario. We talking about enlightening and taking ourselves higher and building and developing a responsible self. See? Because I don't need you. And you don't need me. And if you ever thought that you did, I'm sorry to tell you that somebody lied to you. You hear me?
Me are the number one stunner. Call the hotel to make my reservation for my final destination. Me a one can't change my direction, cause the color just fly. Every sound man, every radio station. Black girl, white girl, every nation. Me and the girl, they mean a corporation. You know the mansion in the sky. And if you hear the dog got the craze, you know see a straight woman, man a place. Star boy, the hell of a ways. Fire over blaze. Feel it from one time today. Jordan, we never sing a song. This summer, the one the men with the range and the massive. Why got the cup like up on your jet? Why I get next year? Me and people, you're not. Everybody want to run summer. You know, see me hot, me a done summer. Every girl a keep it, is a bun summer. Me a the number one summer. Call the hotel to make my reservation for my final destination. Me a boy not change my direction, cause the girl just
Never change your direction. Only if it's gonna be for the best.
You know the mansion in the sky. And if the ADO got the craze, gonna see a straight woman, man, a bless. Star boy, a big love always. Never will bless. Them feel it from unfan today. Jordan, me never sing a song for this song here. The one in them, the reason, you must say. The white pie, you got the cup like cover your jet. When you get next year, me a fever your mansion party, and me big girl. Smooth up and look like party girl. Bachelor's house, so you must know so girl. We confuse you girl. She want me to switch through you girl. Call the hotel to make my reservation for my final destination. Me a boy not change my direction, cause the girl just fly. Every song on every radio station. Black girl, white girl, every nation. Me and the girl, me in a corporation. You know the mansion in the sky. I say that enjoy your life. Cause
If the only live once and then I live twice. Living in paradise. All these sexy ladies surround me. Listen to me. Oh, let me say, transcendent. When it's in on the first, and worse. There's the Lord. Enjoy the fruits of the labor. Huh?
Everybody want run this summer. You must see the party and run this summer. Any girl that you is a boy this summer. You're the number one summer. Call the hotel to make my reservation for my final destination. Me a boy not change my direction, cause the girl just fly. Every song on every radio station. Black girl, white girl, every nation. Me and the girl, me in a corporation. You know the final destination. Me a boy not change my direction, cause the girl just fly. Every song on every radio station. Black girl, white girl, every nation. Me and the girl, me in a corporation. You know the mansion in the sky. And every ADO got the craze. Gonna see a straight woman, man, a bless. Star boy, a big I love her ways. I love her life. Them feel it from unfan life. Jordan.
All right, let's get it out of here, y'all. I'm gonna drop a little bit of this knowledge about this self-discovery coming up out of a material that I have here. Never mind the name of it and who's it from. That's not important, because if it was, you'll probably have it already. So anyway, listen up, and here it goes. And one of the main problems that we face as becoming the elite cosmic deities and supreme gods coming up out of the idea and worship of gods is being in the modern America, being educated under the schooling system. This modern America is a declining sense of responsibility for our own lives, living in a society where the influences are so powerful. It is very difficult to hear the voice of your own inner power. Look, I'm going to get real deep with this for a minute, people. So I'm going to ask y'all to allow me to tickle your fancy for a minute. Sit back, tune everything out, and listen to what I have to say. Okay? And we're going to get through this. I don't have much time left. It's 8:11 right now. I got to get through this. I'm supposed to be doing other things in existence, but I'm spending my time right here with you. And because nothing in the universe is disturbing me, this means that we are on a go. The volume of external influences such as television, popular music, and other cultural inputs overwhelms us each and every day. Bombarded by fashions, foods, and fads, our appetites remain highly aroused, especially that sex. Huh? Come on, Think about what what I am explaining to you. And listen, I'm not explaining this so that we should take this in a negative way. If you ask me what I'm reading, this shit sounds fun. This shit sounds good. Did you hear what I said? It says that the volume of external influences such as television, popular music, and other cultural inputs overwhelms us. You ain't taste that Kentucky Fried Chicken? If that shit ain't feel like some government planet mind controlling substances, I don't know what the fuck is. That shit make me feel like I'm the captain of the fucking planet. Maybe I don't need to be here indulging with you people with your technology. They like, but this is not what we quite meant to. That's why they took the. Listen, I'm born, bred, and bred up out of Philadelphia. They gave you a show. It was called Made in America, and it was only distributed to you right here from my hometown. Because this is where you niggas is going to get made from. Betsy Ross made the flag head, nigga. Don't get it twisted. So we made the flag head. That means I'm going to make everything from here. They faking you. You think that shit all made from China. Guess what? China don't fuck with the spiritual realm. Ain't shit spiritually made from China. Not one iota piece of atom. It's all physical, material. Low extremities, vibrations of frequency. Expanding no further than that of who? Nikola Tesla. They watching you to bring out the next best technology. They can't bring out no technology until they see the development of what you're going to be doing. Oh my God, did you hear what I said? Why do you think the white suits is in the black neighborhoods doing their analysis and studying and observating? Did you know when the crack first hit the black neighborhood, they had the government agents out there with the fucking pen and paper being observant? You think we didn't see you? Oh yeah, it's parts of the story ain't been told. That's because they've been keeping the right thing from you for so long. And now it's your time to know. You think this is Geezy and all those experiments was just a thing to be experiment by chance of experimenting? The Atlantic child, black children, kidnapping? Where all of them was found with holes in their lower parts of their back? Where it's known to be found? The main center of the immune system, where all the cells come from that fights off and wards off this let's say warriors, or we could say chemicals. I understand how to play the game. I'm a game player. I don't care what game. My parents used to take us every Christmas, in birthdays and other days, and just a fucking lucky day, and a day because she met a new man with gave her extra money day to the store type day, and asked us, "What game do you want?" I'm tired, Mom. I got all these fucking games. I don't want no more of these games. Boy, you better get a fucking game. You better grab something. Whereas I see today, they tell these children, I ain't no, put that back. I ain't got enough money. No, you can't have. And I got to be like, damn, here, hey, sweetheart, here, go ahead, get her that. I slide the mom some money. And you know how mom go, oh, thank you. She start nipple hauling all up on me and like, nah, you know, man, it's cool. I mean, I like you though. I mean, I'll give you another daughter and I'll take care of that one. That's how, but I'm already busy, you know. You know how y'all can talk so fast and have that communication real quick, like within seconds and as if it ain't even really happened. But you did your deed for the day. Slide the, listen, you men out here, y'all got money, cuz. You niggas said you got money. What happened to it? Why you ain't looking out for the family that ain't yours? Huh? Every being on the planet. Damn, I gotta stop knocking down this one particular helmet. There's two of them up there, and the same one keep calling. Damn, that's crazy. Yo, look, I got two helmets. Early in the stream, one fell. Now I just did it again, and another one. And it was the same one, the one on the left. All right? That's some mathematics for y'all to just go at home and do some homework with when you got time if you want to. You got a little free spirit, a little free time. Go ahead and do my mathematics and science. Why Nate motherfucking helmet, Eagles helmet kept falling off the goddamn thing. Everything happened for a reason. See? So you ain't got to waste too much time on that no longer. Because you already see, I was banging on the fucking table in a certain way and with a certain vibration and frequency every time. It made that same vibration to the same place that caused the helmet to fall. I don't want you talking about, oh, grandmom passed away and grandmom think that you talking shit on Facebook and YouTube. So it was a sign from the ancestors that you should stop talking shit. And so the same helmet fell the fuck off the wall. No, dummy. You spooky and you scaring me. You've been watching too much Casper and the Friendly Ghosts. That TV should have get a nigga real quick, bro. Real talk. They talk about, ooh, did you hear that? It's something on my ear. Y'all see that shit? Is it something on my ear? Look, stop playing, man. Nigga, you high. Stop smoking that shit. Oh, God. I apologize, yo. I had to go there. That was some crazy shit. But as we say in Philadelphia, that butter You know it gets good here. Fruit talk. Come on, y'all. Give us our props. You know we not New Yorkers. We not New Yorkian. I'm not Texan. You know what I mean? I'm not down south. I like y'all. I like down south. I like my down south people. I love about down. I want to go down there and get me some down south women. I heard they love the Philadelphia food. And so I'll probably go down south and get way two more women than I got already. And you heaven knows I don't need that. Stop it. I love you women out there though, for real. If I could have enough energy, I have you all. And if I didn't have to have so much feedback, because you know all these men will fight me. That's been my own. Listen, true story. And I'm gonna get into finish it up while we here. I got expelled from school early. And one of the first reasons why I've been getting expelled from school, I'm actually was lighter than I am now. I willed this type of what they call melanin to this degree. And then I said, oh, stop, that's enough. Because I was actually lighter, but they called me white boy and I was picked on and they fought me all the time. So I didn't like that. And so I used to say, I was mad. And I used to be like, oh, I wish I was black. I wish I was darker. Because the black guys, everybody was scared of the black guys. You know, brothers that was real dark, They was the ones that was always able to walk around, and everybody was a bitch ass nigga because he's dark and he got his mean face on. I didn't never fear him. See, because I'm an energy person, so I always tap into the etheric realm of the creature, and we touch base on that note, and that was how it's to be. But if you dealt with those type of beings on the physical tip, and you knew you wasn't built like that, then you're gonna get your ass whipped. Because they is some beasts. Let's just keep it real. I'll take you to Africa and show you a real black, like this microphone person, okay? What's on here? Let me turn some of this down. And they'll be on alcohol, crack, smoke, Newports, Marlboros, or any type of cigarette you got, okay? Drink the heaviest liquor and still function on a normal level. Whereas if you did that here in America, and I'm talking about even the darkest man too in America, y'all wouldn't be able to withstand that shit. Even though you got the capability of doing so. And this is why there is some truth and relevancy to that of being the darker the berry, the deeper the roots, and the darker the skin, the deeper the juice, and all that old good shit. There's some science to that. All right. So it's all right. That don't mean that they're greater or better than a non-melanated or darker individual. All right. Because let's be real. And I think we're going to get into that when we start to reading this idea of how we're going to develop and take responsible for ourselves. I'm going to point that out, that all of you niggas got a unique gift and quality within yourself. So just as if that black man and a white man was to go to Africa and the white man won't be able to survive, so you say, nor would a nigga be able, or the so-called black man, if they was to go and live in Alaska over there in the South Pole beyond the ice glaciers. He won't be able to withstand and stick around as long as that up with the white man. So we know that to be evident. You can look all the time and just go down your center of your city and you see white folks outside. 36 degrees, 33 degrees out that motherfucker, and they got on shorts. You looking at that motherfucker like they crazy. No, they not crazy. They got the ability to adapt because of the physical, unique qualities that they have. You fucking moron. They can do that what I can't. So let's get busy with this science that I'm going to bring. Time is flying and nobody's messing with me. This is a beautiful thing. So the volume of external influences such as television, pop music, and other cultural inputs, this is the call I was waiting for. Hold on, y'all. Everybody enjoy themselves. Make sure y'all go out and at least get you a little piece of crystal, people. All right. I'm working on it. I got a few pieces, different sizes, but I'm working on something as big as this. This is a crystal, and a crystal this size will actually run you about close to $500. You know. However, it's worth it if you understand the science and how to utilize and have a relationship with your crystals. All right. Those are your friends. They crystals. They become your buddy. You see, because a crystal stores and holds that what you intend. Huh? Did you know that your blood is actually liquid crystal light? Oh, yes, it is. Why you think these beings want your blood? Why is beings so interested in my blood? Bombarded by fashion, foods, and fads, our appetites remain highly aroused. With images of self-indulgence such as adultery, deception, greed, and corruption, it becomes difficult to imagine life in any other type of way or form. With songs of seduction and easy drug availability, we begin to conclude that these impulses cannot be controlled, but are the inevitable result of living. Now, I'm not reading this to bring this into fruition. On the contrary, let it be clear. This is being read so that you're going to what? In turn, flip this and make like Frankenstein and become the greatest. You're my greatest and my latest inspiration. Huh? You're going to become the greatest, own latest creation. You're moving back into being responsible for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. And once you do this, you alleviate anxiety, stress, frustration, envy, jealousy, hatred, fighting, killing, stupid, disrespecting, naming, categorizing. Oh, let me stop. I'm sorry. I got stuck for a minute because I actually, when I was learning what people were subjecting themselves to, it was like I went on a new journey and I was really there. So it was kind of like once I started naming what we shouldn't do, it's like a transforming. It's like a spell, y'all. Listen. You put your own self in the spell. Anytime. You could leave the body anytime, right in front of a motherfucker. I could be sitting in a courtroom in front of the most honorable nigga on the planet, and I'll disappear on their ass. Court will be adjourned because I'm stuck. What was the nigga high? Did he have anything? Somebody take his pulse. Is the nigga alive? Mr. Hills. Mr. Hills. Oh, yes. Well, when we was back, yeah. Bruce Lee did it. They said Bruce Lee used to hold his heart rate to his motherfucking point where they touched him, hit one of his pulses. They thought that nigga was dead. They said because he was able to do these things. You see? Bruce Lee is one of your grand masters that you're supposed to learn of and from. Male or female, make sure that you know everything that there is to know about Bruce Lee. Because guess what? You are Bruce Lee. You're the Bruce Lee. If it was a made-up fictitious character that they Hollywood that took and made that you thought was only a one particular entity, when all the while they was only replicas showing you in the mirror, nigga. Stop playing with me, like all the movies are. Who you talking to? I'm here to decode the Matrix. You think I'm gonna miss a beat? Get your dumb ass in the corner if I start getting upset. Cause for real, that's like undermining my intelligence and what I came here to do. Like I'm gonna fall short. No, nigga, stop playing. I see everything, and y'all keep in the class interrupted. That's you disrespectful ass niggas in the class, and you won't stop that. You did that shit in the European schools. You not gonna do it in this university, or should I say monastery? I done upgrade. You done been to school. You done been to camp. Some of you done been in the military. You done been a police officer. You even been in the universities. Now it's time for you to come into a monastery. There's nowhere in America where they should suggest and recommending that you should go into a monastery. You got to go down there to what? 11th and Washington to go into a monastery? No. They're not going to let you in. And there's others throughout the neighborhood. But I like that one because that one really looked like somewhere made up straight out of China. Once they go inside there, they don't come back out. You would think it's like the masjid. You know, you see the Islamic niggas going in and out like roaches or church. The same thing, you know, going in and get juiced up, come back out. And they didn't even have a. What to see the difference in one thing about the Muslims and Christians too. I know, but I can't say I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna feel like explaining all what it is, but just take a mental note. Like the Muslims, they come out a whole lot more rejuvenated and happier than the Christians. I mean, like maybe the sermon is too long, TDJ. Maybe y'all should turn it down a notch. But these niggas come out of church and they want to drive disrespectful. They want to just like no smile, no love. They won't let you in. They know the light is red, and I'm trying to get across, and they'll come stop right in front of me. That's some of them good Christians coming out of them church. I'm not talking about people disrespecting anybody. I'm just talking about what's going on in the world. Please allow me to do this. I see the Muslims, they come out of the masjid, they smiling, happy, Assalamu alaikum each other, looking forward to a brighter day. I don't know what it is. Maybe, I don't know. The funds went good. Everything was sold. Okay. But my point is, if it's not empowering you and making me rejuvenated, like what I'm doing today, okay? Here it is, these people's so-called Thanksgiving. I don't know what they being thankful and grateful to for giving or what type of material and who and what that you've been indulging in. And I don't want to know anyway. I'm empowering myself by being rejuvenated into a recharging to what I am and doing in existence, and at the same time sharing this message with you. You see? So that's going to be the scheme of this thing right here. And this is how you're going to have to look at it in a perspective, and that in this type of perspective, so that you won't be eluded and bombarded by the idea of what is supposed to be that of realism. You see, you won't get caught up with the idea of having a nigga come and tell you, well, if you don't vote for me, I'm not black. I mean, you ain't black. See, a nigga should never have got away with that. That was supposed to be addressed immediately. Straight up, on the real, correctly. By the most blackest person that we had. And unfortunately, that was Khalid Muhammad, and he's no longer around. Energies, peace, and high prosperity sent out to Brother Khalid Muhammad. Wherever he may be right now. You see? I just cashed at him. So wherever he is, he's just that more richer. You see how it's working now? You looking for $1 from me. You talking about, man, fuck that nigga. You better send me $10. You better send me, if I send you $1, you gonna shit on me. I send a motherfucker $1 by the name of Umar Johnson. This motherfucker damn near cursed me out. And I love a person who will accept my dollars because I do so much donationing. And for me to give $1 to a motherfucker that I don't even know, it's no problem. It's like a nigga at a gas station talking about, can I pump your gas? Fuck no. But here, you can have the $1 anyway. I don't need you to put no fucking gas. This is simple mathematics, nigga. And plus, I don't want you spilling gas all on the side of my motorcycle. Yeah, they'll ask you, can they pump gas in your motorcycle? No, man. You see how it works? You become responsible for yourself. Stop talking about you need somebody. Or I can't live without her. I can't live without him. He pays all the bills. Listen, you didn't come to earth for this nigga to be able to pay your fucking bills. And if he don't pay it, you won't be able to be here. That's not in the script. Cut it the fuck out. And I'm not going to say that no more. All these women out here talking about you need that nigga. He out here fucking around on you. Don't love you like you should be loved up. That's right, loved up. Yeah. If the man is implementing the right kind of love, this nigga's supposed to have the world, man. Who are you talking to, y'all? Y'all gonna stop playing with me. I'm gonna start snapping. Let me get back into the book. Let's get into this. I'm going into an area that's too sensitive for me. Talking about men around here. I ain't seen no men. I ain't seen a man since Khalid Muhammad left. And I'm the only one here. And I can kind of handful a couple other people. That's a shame. We're not supposed to be able to count a handful of positive people on the fucking planet. What is going on? You do the math. Who is doing greater works than Jesus did? I'll wait. You nigga better step up quick. Else I'm gonna keep on getting down with this or getting up with this. with this high power science that I'm burning up the so-called globe with. You better step up now, else I'll turn this bitch up and won't nobody want to live on this motherfucker. It's going to be so hot. So come on now. Who is the God that's going to stop the dumb shit? None. Because there's no such thing. So you need to pipe yourself up out of that dumb ass shit and get into the idea of being responsible for you. You keep letting a nigga ask you, oh Nate, how are we gonna overcome? We ain't gonna overcome nothing. Nigga, I done came over everything. Get your dumb ass away from me. I got some more mature people and some better friends. And I'm ready to go have a drink with. Excuse me. Here. Take that L. Light that shit up. That might enlighten you. You might become illuminated. That nigga look at you like, what the fuck? How you gonna hex me and fuck me at the same time? Nigga, you don't know who I am. Lauryn Hill said, I hex you and I bless you. You better learn your magic. And it's going to be all good. Some niggas look, I've been hexing for a long time. I'm almost at liberty to say it's a fine art that I feel as though that I've upgraded and don't need to be getting rid of. Motherfuckers like it like that. You know they like pain. Look, motherfuckers say, what is it? Misery loves company. Motherfuckers love pain. Yeah. How many times have you looked at a porno? When it looked like that, there's a lot of pain being given or received. But at the same time, he or she talking about, If that shit was unbearable and not comfortable, don't you think they would stop? I'm just thinking. Talk to me. I got sciatic nerve pain, neurological pain all throughout my skeletal system. Don't you know that I have made it where it's beneficial to me now? Where at one point in time I thought that I was going to be done and dead and going, and I didn't conceive of no idea of ever have to live into the age that I am now with this type of pain. And it's going on well over 40 years. It's like now me and pain have a great relationship. I'm looking forward to some more pain. Why you think I keep asking you niggas to bring your fucking pain, nigga? Bring the smoke. Method Man told you best. I came to bring the pain hardcore to your brain. Go inside my astral plane. Find out my mental based on instrumentals. Huh? Check it. See? Yeah. Going hardcore. Checking niggas with decaf. The biggest joke of all is that we have the notion that we are the powerful ones, getting, having, and possessing all of the foods, tokens, and pleasures that are dangled before us. Instead, we are being had, gotten, and actually possessed by the things that we think we own, seduce, or even take. Well, I am so glad that I don't got nobody ever coming in my comment section and making mention of anything that we go over here. Because that tells me, number one, that you niggas are very comprehensible and doing a well job and taking this information and digesting it properly. And two, that it's no stranger to you. It's not nothing new. And three, I ain't got the time to be breaking down in and what of and how all this shit is being done when it's right in front of our face. It ain't like they hiding it. So I tell you what, here's what you're going to do. You're going to stop thinking that it's being detrimental to you. You're going to stop thinking. I'm talking to merely more of these beings that's on the so-called conscious community. So Facebook and those who run this shit and got the powers that be, let this feed through these niggas, what I'm saying right here. Never mind the people who is asleep. I'm with that shit. Let the niggas sleep. Let the dead sleep. Fuck it. Let them sleep. But this point here, this is for the conscious community. That's shit that you take and make it better because one, you ain't stopping it. Whether you Professor Griff with the all-type martial art, taekwondo, military strategies to overcome all nations, Shaka Zulu, Hannibal type attitude. Okay? Degree energy to the field. Yeah. I love all that. And I'm with that. But I'm not going to partake in it. That's old. We don't do that. I don't do that. That's why it's pretty much hard to get me believe that you got Israel and Palestine still actually fucking fighting and shooting each other. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That's game. They over there playing. It's fake. It's staged. It's set up. It's dumb shit to me. It's not real. Niggas ain't dying. That's all game. You can't be 2024 after all this time, having all this joy, opened up all them fucking Christmas gifts, opened up all them toys, played with all those PlayStations, got all you new iPhones, and now you niggas want to start just blasting rockets at each other. I'll be mad too, boy. I swear to God, boy, it's gonna be some shit. Y'all niggas ever do that shit over here? Cause it's not real. That's just not real. That's just dumb. You don't go if there's gonna be a war, it's a psychological war anyway. Okay, it's a spiritual war. We too old to be killing motherfuckers. You can't be killing motherfuckers. Talking about hospitals and shit with military bases beneath the hospital. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I think. Since that's what you think it is, or since that was being told to at least the American citizens. See, because I don't know if this is the same information that they get in other parts of the world. Because I do know of such a thing of information restriction. Okay, so let me state this right here. I think you niggas is battling with the motherfucking reptilians and them archives and them other demonic beings that y'all niggas ain't holding right with your treaty with, and you done fucking got hype with your arsenal, and you feel as though you like Tupac Shakur and you want to go to war. It's like a mafia thing. You done let the reptilians and the archives and run their way, and now you ain't got no more motherfucking niggas to give you because we ain't giving you no more babies. Okay? Like, that shit gonna have to stop. Niggas is getting inquisitive. Yo, why is so many niggas missing? What the fuck? It's more niggas missing than the damn there that's alive. You got an extra part of the planet that I'm unaware of? The fuck? This is getting crazy. So my thought is, cause look at the rockets that Israel or so-called missiles that they shooting up in the sky. People, that's not rockets, that's fireworks. Missiles don't pop in the sky. Fireworks do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you hear what I said? If you want to show me an explosion from a missile, I need to see a direct hit target. I don't want to see a fucking missile shot up out of your object, your projectile, and in the sky go like a firecracker. I got that shit. I got shit that do the same thing. And I know during the pandemic, when them niggas was over there with that sparkle shit too, and what was it, Chicago or somewhere? They faking like it was a war, and they out there showing these. I want to be a part of that shit. That would look fun. You just can't get hit in the eye with that shit. But you telling me, oh, this is all full-flown, full-out war. Okay. You won't pass me with some of this shit, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So the biggest joke of all is that we have the notion that we are the powerful ones, getting and having, possessing all of the foods, tokens, and pleasures that are dangled before us. Instead, we are being had, gotten, and actually possessed by the things that we think we own, do, or take. The irony is that these things which we have learned to find so attractive are actually the forces that are destroying the one aspect of power that we do have, and that is our freedom. What you want me going to my Omar Johnson energy bag and hit you with a 3-piece? You think you at a restaurant, so you want a 3-piece, right? Freedom, break the word. What they do in English, they call it a compound, where it's 2 words that's put together. And I want you to take that word, freedom, and take one of the E's and put it on the end of the dome, okay, or the M, which would be what? Huh? That's right. Your head, your mind, your brain. Not the mind, but the brain. The skeleton. The skeleton, the inside of where you operate at. Like the Iron Man. Was it the Iron Man when it was the little man sitting inside the head? I'm not sure. I'm not really a TV watcher. But there's some show that comes on. But I know what it all means. Trust me. That's why I don't have to watch TV. I know what's going on. I don't need television. I know what the fuck that shit is. I already know the blueprint in the script, nigga. That's for niggas that don't know the script and need to be entertained. Anybody like to go to movies and watch TV? They need to be entertained. They don't know what's going on. They're not a leader. They're not creating in the universe. So they need to watch it. Obviously, listen. Like, pay attention. I'm not telling you no made up dumb shit. I'm a psychic. I deal with psych. I deal with the psych of every creature. I don't give a fuck if it's a hamster, an iguana. I want to know why that nigga gonna sit there all day. I go to work and I come back and you still sitting in the same spot. Oh, man, you gonna have a long sit down talk to the iguana. That's just what I do. So you're not gonna tell me that people like to be entertained. It soothes the fucking pain of that they received all day. You see? And it does other things. But for the most part, if you're an American citizen, you fall under the ladder. So the voice of our freedom, or your free will, that what you are, the aspect of you that never sleeps, still communicate whether your lips move or not. Yes, that aspect, right, is a subtle voice that makes itself heard only if we listen to it. There are only a few things that we do not have the power to resist or control if we can listen to this voice and use its power. The voice comes from inside, however, and it becomes necessary to adjust our hearing so that we can listen to the inside ourselves. The superior powers of the human being and of all beings, for that matter, are all inner powers. Our muscles, our physical appearance, even our sexuality are all very weak forces in comparison to the inner forces that move the muscles and interpret the physical reality. That's the part you need to tap into. And that's the part once you do tap into, the matrix, which will glitch and turn into a whole new reality, as it's said in the Bible, in a blink of a fucking eye, and you won't even know it. All right, y'all. So, we're talking about still developing responsibility for self. That's where we left off at. Left off at the idea of developing responsibility for the self. All right. Once again, I'm going to welcome every person, place, and thing in existence. As a disclaimer, I am not of any organization. I am not sent by anyone. I've come all onto my own. Everything that I do has come from within self. I'm sovereign, self-divine, self-taught, bound by no oath. I don't get down with no gang. We ain't cool. I'm not your homie. I'm not your buddy. We not in love. We not friends. That's just the title that they got written there on their Facebook friends. No, we not friends. You know goddamn well that you don't know nothing of me to be my friend. And most of the time, if we do know it and implement anything that of a friend, most people don't have the ability to manifest or bring to fruition that type of energy. So let's keep, just like love, out of it, right? Because it doesn't have anything to do with what we're dealing with here on Earth. When you on Earth, you do as the earthlings do. When you in heaven, which is your home, where you are, that or what you accept to be your reality, you do and live that type of life. Right? Just like the Roman Greek idea. Remember, Jesus even said, "Give unto Caesar's what is due to him." When in Rome, you do what the Romans do, and all this old kind of thing. Well, I'm going to tell you the same thing. When on Earth, you do as the fucking monkeys do. When you go home, when you up, that means when you by yourself, up in in the comfort of your kingdom, and it's just you and you doing you. You want to think you, and I don't care. You might want to run around the house with no clothes on, with baby oil on, and some Timberland boots. You at liberal and freedom to do so. You know. Yeah, you know how she got baby oils all over those big black nipples and titties. All that baby oil, she got the big ass Timberland boots on. Or he, water glistening all over that body. So with appetite aroused and pleasure seeking as our only orientation, guess what? We are programmed to be taken by any little force that comes our way. And that's dangerous, people. Just think, cool fox slick deity like me slide up on you in the DM and cast a spell. What you think is going to happen? They talking about somebody slipped the Mickey in that nigga drink. No, that nigga don't even drink. She don't drink. You better get with the program. I'm ironing it all out for you. You ain't gonna have no excuse talking about, oh, I didn't know. Your great-great-grandchildren gonna come up to you talking about, oh, grandmom, grandpa, why you ain't put me down with this? You didn't notice that thing and the other was happening and going on? What you gonna say? Oh, I knew, but, what you mean? What are you supposed to be holding responsibility as holding the title as being grand? How you gonna be grand anything? You ain't grand shit. That's why they just call some of them niggas mama, papa. Very seldom you hear grandpa anymore. Grandma. That's old school shit. Cause grandmom was granddocious, did grandonian things, nigga. Grandpop came through. Grandpop made it pop. If daddy wasn't making it pop, grandpop was making it pop. You see? Until grandpop was able to get pop to get his stuff together. You know, give him a little time, show him the ropes, take him back home again, give him the fishing ride. We go ahead and go back out to the fucking water. Come on. And you know he ain't got no problem with that. And teach that nigga how to fucking fish. The biggest so the voice of our freedom or free will is subtle voice that, hold on, we've been there. The inner powers are the ones that must be developed both in the individual and on a collective level. I don't care what nobody says. Did you hear what I just read? Did you hear how I just read? I'm going to read it again. Hold on. Let me put some electricity up in this device right here. Nigga, you ain't the only one going to be electrified. I got to power this shit too. Do you know how great I am of how much shit around me I'm empowering people? I'm taking the day off from y'all Thanksgiving and just to rejuvenate, recharge back up. So tomorrow, with nothing, I didn't even got tomorrow. I got another couple hours. I got to get back with your program. And being the divine, most elite being as I am, do you know that it's easy for me to be doing this? Whereas I got the great thinkers and scholars wondering and in bewilderment, like, how the fuck we done everything that we can do to these niggas? I don't know what more we can. Y'all seen the movie with Eddie Murphy, the two niggas who made a bet to see if they can destroy niggas' lives? That shit is real. I told you that. I told you everything that you watch on them TVs is talking about you. You hear me? Every movie, god damn it, not just a couple of them or some. Every cartoon, every sitcom. Who was the crackhead on the sitcoms? The white boy. Remember? I forget his name. And it don't matter. We don't need to point him out. We ain't gonna throw him under the train. Because he may have been enjoying this crack epidemic. And that's only for that individual to decide. That's not up to me. I may have had the same experience and I ain't like the shit.
That shit probably made me motherfucker want too much pussy. In a time where you wasn't supposed to be getting a lot of pussy. Because you know the pussy was hot. Yeah, they call it ABC 123. What was it? The letters HID. What is it? HIV. Yeah. So you see, everything is everything. It's my job to put it in the proper perspective where it's going to iron out and work beneficially for who? Fuck the cat down the road. I know you care a lot about that cat down the road too. The bird in the tree. Trust me, you some sentimental niggas out here. I see how you love the white soul, but you got to take that same energy and apply that to yourself. That's all I'm asking. Well, I'm not even asking that. I'm just freeing myself and being rejuvenated by sharing this because it is true. Like they say, and I've heard, you only keep what you have by giving it away. And so I got to give my donation. And this is the way I donate. No, nigga, you ain't getting no money, but I'll give you something greater than that of that currency. Okay? And where you gonna be paid real in some real shit. I'm gonna give you the leader money. I'm gonna get you paid where anything of payment, it falls under the pay that you got from what you and I had went through. That's just like if I pulled you on the street in my junior days. I say, look, my nigga, I'm going to hit the bank. You down with a little half of this? You go, all I need you to do is drive the car. Park right there, leave the fucking motor running, and the door open. Huh? All you gotta do, you paid. So the same way in the macro. You need to be sharp. You need to be cashing in on the macro aspect of existence. Look, people, do some research and studying. It's existing. I'm not making no shit up. Just because Facebook or YouTube ain't paying me and I don't get a lot of likes and views, that this is some shit that you should be letting slip by with a minimum of concern. First of all, I already know this ain't for everybody. They gonna make sure that everybody don't get this. Trust me, I've been through this schooling already. I've been through the ringer already. They'll kick me out from around you, even come and give you information that's debasing of me before you find out that what this nigga is talking about has any relevancy to it. And when I say they, I mean any motherfucker, person, place, or thing who want to go against what I am. I don't care if it's a rock. If that rock is not resonating with what I'm propagating or administering or vibing off of, then it's my adversary. And you and I should get together and go smoke some flower or something. Have a slice of pie. Get some tea. Get a cup of coffee. I'm with the shits. It don't matter to me. It's just some things I'm too old to get into, so I might turn y'all down. I don't be feel like getting into some of that shit y'all into and say, well, nigga, I like to get me some rock. Let's get some ready rock, nigga. We can sit down and talk. Nah, I'm cool. I'm vibrating from a whole new fucking part of the galaxy. To be indulged in such of a substance of what they call ready rock, crack cocaine. And see, a lot of these Negroes out here in the universe, they don't think I know. that I be peeping into their motherfucking crystal ball and peeping out their thoughts. I ain't gonna name no names or take it any further. Cause this shit is not for everybody, like I said. And some of the things I'm saying here on social media, I'm not supposed to be saying. So you gonna be lucky if this stay up. Because God knows they don't want me to scare you into believing in yourself. Real talk. I will scare a nigga into, but it ain't nothing but you, baby. I was there. And you're gonna have to face up. Why you think they keep me from around y'all? Why you think my fucking phone don't ring? It rang one time in 5 hours. I've been filming or doing whatever this shit doing. This clock moving. I see numbers ticking the timing. But this phone, how many times did it ring, man? I'm asking you a question. That's a question. What? This the primary fucking phone here. I got a lot of phones around me, G. Look, they all go off. They all operable. I got a lot of phones around here. There's some others somewhere around in my bag. But this primary right here, this is how I'm making sure that what you doing is supposed to be where you supposed to be. This is the information channel here. This the brain. I see everything. But how many phone calls have I gotten from you? You know my number. 215-552-1410. I repeat, in my Umar Johnson dumbass energy. 215-552-1410. I repeat, 215-552-1410. Dial that number, people. It'll ring. Watch. Let me see if I get one bright, intelligent ass beam of light to see if that shit is even operable. Oh, there we go. How they say it on Earth? Hello. I like to hear a nigga talk about answer the phone. Hello. I do. It's supposed to be debasing and negative and not empowering, but it sounds so good. It makes me think of what's his name? Lionel Richie. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Hello? I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in your heart. Someone. That was my shit. My grandma used to. That was her shit. Lionel Richie. That nigga, she had a big ass fucking poster and shit. I go in her crib. First thing you see on the wall. Big ass, nut ass Lionel Richie with his curly hair. I know he got in a lot of fights growing up. If his hair was really curly. My hair was curly growing up. Them niggas used to throw crayons at me. Yeah. Cause their girlfriends like the light skinned guys with curly hairs. I figured out. I didn't know what it was back then. Listen, I couldn't figure out what the fuck. I used to tell mom, I don't want to go to school. Why the fuck you sending me to school? Them niggas can't keep fucking with me. But now I figured it out that I become a genius and a great God of all time and the God of all, the almighty supreme being. Them niggas was hating on me because they girl was liking me, smiling and cheesing all in my face. And they wanted to stick their finger and they play with their cooch. That's what we did back then. We didn't actually stick our phallus in them. We was too young then. You probably get your ass whooped. I remember the first time I tried that, my mom put alcohol on my dick. That shit burnt the fuck out my joint. Yeah, we was like 3 years old. I'm trying to get some, like the dogs, you know, you want to get a little coochie. But so when you were in school, you go to the movie theater, you know, you want, damn, man, that don't smell fresh, girl. Like, but the thing was, them niggas wanted to do that, and they was all on me. And like, I'm a one type woman, John. I'm not like really, I can't be dealing with multiple women. Don't get me wrong, people. I would love that. I do love that. I've had that experience. I'm over 50. Trust me. There's nothing that you can concede that has not been achieved. However, I just like one woman. You know what I mean? Give me one good John. I mean, that what I expect. I can take the other shit that's not right. Like she can't cook. She don't put the fucking clothes on right. But hey, if what I'm looking for in a woman is popping and you fulfilling that desire, even if she go out her way to learn, vice versa, men too. You got to go out their way to learn what the fuck she want. If that's what you want, if that's the woman you want to have. She might like her toes licked in the bathtub. You may be needing to be licking a little bit of toes. Else you're going to need you a new woman. I'm sorry to say. Because she's going to find somebody that's going to lick those toes at the Hilton Hotel in the bathtub. At least one time. And you know how niggas is. You see without reading. That shit will turn into 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Where it was twice a year. Oh, damn, baby. You slipping out now a little about like 3 times a month now, honey. Well, you know how it is. Business picking up. All right. Business picking up, right? Yeah. That nigga putting the extra work in. He ain't care because you ain't there. Nigga, you tired, number one. You fucking enjoying at your job. I hear this shit go on, people. Don't tell me I don't know what's going on. I'm a GOD. In order to know everything, I got to be attentive. I got to pay attention, right? That don't necessarily mean I done it. No, I've been through it. You fucking sit back and try to figure it the fuck out. I'm just telling you what goes on in the fucking sphere that we dwell in. Okay? And look at this fake shit here, the military that they got over here with this war. Get the fuck out of here with this dumb shit. Your suits are so clean, y'all. I like them clean ass suits they got on. But back in the Philadelphia tangles of things. Okay. Where were we? Yeah. So you're gonna have to stay up out of fall into what another nigga. Damn, they got a lot of ketchup on that kid. He talked about his ketchup. They got. Well, I'm sorry, they don't use ketchup no more. It's really some type of artificial blood that looks real. Okay, what's that? Erie County emergency vet came in. Okay, Erie County. All right, so what time? What's the time we working with? Oh, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. I have to go. I have to go, y'all. I'm going to come back though, and we definitely going to get into this a little bit more. All right. I hope it's been wonderful for you, just as wonderful as it has been for me on this holiday that's taking place here in the wilderness of North America. Hey, man, listen. If you like it, I love it. In my Italian culture and energy I give to you. Yes. How the Africans say, yes, let's do it. Yeah, but Africa, I love my Africans. They come to America, they want to be all out in American style. Let's get it to no end. Ain't nobody going out American, a motherfucking American than our African brothers and sisters. They will come over here and outdo you niggas. Real talk. Good. You go over there, they already got better dances and shit going on that y'all thought. They twerking better over there. You thought that twerking originated start here. Come on, man. You ain't breaking enough back yet, little young lady. You gotta be born with a broke spine to be able to hit it like no. Yeah, they call it what in scientific? What would it be in scientific terms? Let me call my sister up. She'll tell me. You gonna need some to be a little deformality of the low lumbar system. They call it Brokeback Mountain. I was expecting to see a lot of female. I remember when that came out, I heard Brokeback Mountain. I was incarcerated under the arrest, threat, and coercion. Okay, up under the 333s. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a great experience. But I remember hearing that there what the heck? Watching something that they're showing on the news that's on TikTok from the American airline. How they was unloading people's property. So yeah, man, like, you know, like I said, let me get out of here. I got some things to do. It's been real. Like I said, I hope it's the information that I did share with you is going to help you out. All right. Everybody needs some help. If you have an avatar that's operating in the physical plane, then that's some of the requirements to get along, to get some help, have some guidelines, have some ethics and some etiquettes. And that way, that avatar that you created will not be an avatar that will come to the total destruction. See, some of you beings out here are creating avatars that's coming to no good. And they need to be totally destroyed. But y'all understand the science of this and how that goes on later in time. So until then, make sure you do some self for your good. Do some good for yourself today so that your tomorrow will be better. All right? And like I always say, make sure you're having a grateful life and that you're doing it on and with and for a purpose. I'm out of here. All right? I'm going to break off some more of this exploitation. What is it? Exploitation of Mistakes by DJ Muggs and Jizza. Take care of yourself and do that shit with and on purpose.
Two individuals pulled from a lake inside a vehicle. One had his foot on the brake. The windows was fully up and the doors was locked. The news made the headline and the town was shocked. The driver was clutching a can of I-6. His jacket was tied to a nearby tree. His jeans had dying up, and the usual tattoo was the only hope about him to find him. The autopsies revealed gunshot wounds. Dental records matched to a newlywed groom. This accident was a cover-up for homicide. Two who might have stayed alive for paying bribes. The chief's investigators had relied on the media for help track down the perpetrators. They canvassed the neighborhood with standard procedure and visited the home of a topless skeezer who was at the bar when he was last seen alive, left with them just 10 minutes after they arrived. Despite the police efforts, they turned up nothing. Just an ex-hooker trying to get a rep from bluffing. But the wild publicity had just paid off. From a hard rock inmate who was just made sure. He said he was a man who killed a pop star and almost got caught by a passing cop car. The inmate said probably the motive was robbery. And knowing this and keeping it a secret bothers me. He said this individual killed for low billings and purchased a murder kit blocks from a killing. The sheriff's office had no time to waste as the inmate made a deal to avoid the case. So he cooperated fully. He snitched on his chop shop mechanic who used to move bodies on the pulley. And extortionists involved in similar incidents. Payments that came in $1,000 increments. Suspicious activities that flooded the police. So they subpoenaed phone records for the cause to trace. The hair that was taken from his car interior was that of a young girl who felt inferior. She died fighting and probably aroused his anger, holding on for life as she faced the strangler. The crime seemed to be sexual in nature. It was substantial evidence that the nigga raped her. The suspect had marks on his face and chest, but it just wasn't enough to get an arrest. Asked of his whereabouts on the 3rd of July. Said he partied with his friends and had a solid alibi. But there's always something left at the scene on a small scale. There's microscopic traces of blood under her fingernails. Matched to a newlywed groom. This accident was a cover-up for homicide. Two who might have stayed alive for paying bribes. The chief's investigators have relied on the media for help to track down the perpetrators. They canvassed the neighborhood with standard procedure and visited the home of a topless skeezer who was at the bar when he was last seen alive, left with them just 10 minutes after they arrived. Despite the police efforts, they turned up nothing. Just an ex-hooker trying to get a rep from bluffing. But the wild publicity had just paid off. From a hard rock inmate who was just made sure. He said he knew a man who killed the pop star and almost got caught by a passing cop car. The inmate said probably the motive was robbery. And knowing this and keeping it a secret that bothers me. He said this individual killed for low billings and purchased a murder kit blocks from a killing. The sheriff's office had no time to waste as the inmate made a deal to avoid the case. So he cooperated fully. He snitched on his chop shop mechanic who used to move bodies on the pulley. And extortionists involved in similar incidents. Payments that came in $1,000 increments. Suspicious activities that flooded the place. So they subpoenaed phone records for the cause to trace. The hair that was taken from his car interior was that of a young girl who felt inferior. She died fighting and probably aroused his anger.